Hello, I'd like to review with you today how to set up your lynda.com workspace so that you can work efficiently on the tutorials for the class. First of all, you're going to have to sign up for your lynda.com training segment. I've sent everybody an email and you should have received it by now. You'll need to follow that invitation email to lynda.com with your credit card and sign up for your training segment. Once you do that, you'll log in and you'll see this interface over here. It'll kind of look like, let me go back to the home, which is pretty much right here. This is pretty much the home page for lynda.com, and when you log in, you'll see a similar page such as this. The first thing you want to do is go under My Courses, and under My Courses you'll have a tab here called Classes. You'll click that and it will list the training modules assigned to you for this class. I happen to have several in here because I have several classes going, but I'm going to scroll down here and go to the one for your class, which is right here, Web Design 1. And inside here, you're going to click on the module that you'll be working on for week 1, which is the Photoshop for Web Design module. So you'll click here, Photoshop for Web Design. Once you click that, it'll bring you into the interface for the training tutorials for that particular module. And you can customize the way this looks. And right now, what I would recommend is that you set up your setup like I have here, where you have the video at the top and you have the kind of table of contents of all the videos you need to watch, and then a transcript will appear over here as soon as we start playing the video. So I recommend you use this format. If your file or if your login doesn't look like this, maybe it looks like this right now. Let me go ahead back to the classic setup here. Maybe you're logged in and you're looking at your lynda.com tutorials and it looks like this. I would recommend changing your settings to what I had prior to this. Now, to do that, you first want to go up to My Account and pull down to Site Preferences. And under here, you want to go ahead and click the HTML5 option. And what that'll do is it'll use all these options that are check marked here, HTML5, and then hit Update. And then go back to, you can just hit your back button to go back to here. Now, it still doesn't have that format I showed you just a minute ago, because you have to click this blue button here up in the upper right hand corner called Use New Layout. Once you click that, it will set up your new layout, which is your lynda.com video at the top, your table of contents here, and then your transcripts on the right. Okay? So you set this up by using your own site preferences. Okay? All right, the next thing you want to do here is, before you get started on watching the videos, you first want to download the exercise files. And the exercise file tab is up here in the upper left-hand corner. I'm circling it here. It's called Exercise Files. When you click that, this dialog box will come up and it'll say download these exercise files. It'll also tell you how big those exercise files are. Now, I've already gone ahead and downloaded this prior to making this video, so I'm going to click out of this. You are going to actually click on this link and it's going to begin to download. Okay? I'm going to jump over here into my downloads folder, which is where it downloads those files to, and highlighted here in purple, you'll see the zip folder, or actually the zip file that was downloaded. So if you go back and look at the exercise tab, basically what it's doing here is downloading a zip file, a compressed file from the internet, and then here is my zip file in my downloads folder. I double click that zip folder or file and it will uncompress a folder that has all the exercise files needed for these exercises over here. Okay, so here they all are, chapter 1 through 12, and if you look over here you'll see that the table of contents contains 12 sections. So for each section over here in the table of contents, you have a exercise module folder over here. So that's how they kind of relate back. You will begin your tutorials for week 1 starting with section number 1, which is the core concepts section. Now, just a couple of notes about lynda.com. Some videos don't ask you to do anything. They just basically require you to watch them, and the way this interface works is it will jump to the next video and continue to play continuously until you stop it. So you kind of have to pay attention as to what video you're watching, but it'll pretty much put an eyeball here as to what video you've watched, so it'll keep track of it for you.